Hello everyone, myself Vikrant Chandan Shive. Today we are discussing about screening of cDNA by using colony hybridization technique. Okay, so before actually going to colony hybridization technique, we first know that some of the important concept that is related to in which is used in colony hybridization. First one is the replica plating. What in by replica plating? In colony hybridization, the first stage is a replica plating. Means that your cDNA is actually present in your colony, okay, of a bacteria. Then for the colony hybridization, we use these same bacteria on a nitrocellulose paper, filter papers, okay. So they these special instruments we can replicate our bacterial colony as it is on the nitrocellulose filter paper, okay. Here as shown in figure this is a special instruments where upper surface is attached with a velvet, okay. Then this is a growing colonies where actually this colony containing a bacterial colony contain a cDNA which is to be replicated here as it is by means of making a same clones, and this area have the nitrocellulose membrane filter, okay. So replica plating making same colony clones as shown figures by using a special instruments make a replica with the same growing colonies, okay. Next, step number 1 in colony hybridization. The host bacteria culture is exposed to nitrocellulose membrane paper. The bacteria is attached on membrane paper. Step number 2. The bacterial filter heated in oven and subjected to NaOH. The sodium hydroxide hydrolyzed on a bacterial cell wall. The alkaline solution forms pores on a bacterial cell wall. So this is the structures we study the step by step in details, okay. So this is our interested bacteria, okay. This is our interested bacteria where it is replicated from previous colonies, okay. So this replica it is nothing but the replica plate, okay. This one is the replica, okay. I just write in a shortcut R, okay. So then by using the nitrocellulose membrane filter, this is to be replicated, okay. This is to be replicated. So all those colonies as it is comes in a nitrocellulose papers, okay. This nitrocellulose papers is highly positive charged because the cell wall contain bacterial cell wall is highly negative charge. That's why it can be easily attached with these nitrocellulose papers, okay. When the attachment is done on the paper, the step 1 is completed. The next step is the hydrolysis process, that is the step number 2, okay. Second steps. So in these steps you see that this is our interested, as I change the color, okay. This is our interested cDNA, okay. This is our interested cDNA. This is our interested cDNA. So how we identify such a cDNA which is present in our interested bacteria, okay. So when we hydrolyze with a NaOH, that is the alkaline solution, the bacteria forms pores. See there is a number of pores formation takes place on a bacterial cell wall, okay. The bacterial cell wall have the number of pores, okay. The next stage is what? By using a special probes, or we can say the probes is to be added. probes are nothing but a specific sequence of our cDNA. That is the it is a complementary sequence of our cDNA. Okay, it is our complementary sequence of cDNA. So this probe is labeled with the special radioisotopes. Okay, that is nothing but phosphate 32. Okay, as shown here, 32 phosphate is a special labeling over done on the probes. When such a probes is migrated, or we mix these solutions with these nitrocellulose filter papers, then the probes is attached to our interested cDNA. When it attached to our interested cDNA, by means there is a formation of hybridization. Okay, that's why it is called as hybridization. Okay, it is called as hybridization. Okay, hybridization. These probes is hybridized with our cDNA. This is our interested cDNA, and this probe is hybridized over here. Okay, so likewise the all bacteria colony have the cDNA, they can hybridize with the probes. Okay, and then these colonies of the filter papers is subjected for the auto radiography. By using auto radiography techniques, when we subjected the auto radiography, the probes become emitting, absorb one light and emitting another lights. Okay, so that's why we know that such a bacteria, they hybridize with our DNA, that is interested DNA, that is they are complementary to our interested cDNA. That's why and we can easily identify such a DNA. Okay, and we know that here this bacteria have our interested cDNA. Okay, so moving to our presentation. So just I tell all the story about these diagrams. Next, the step number 3, the radio label probes are used and they enter into a pore and hybridize with the cDNA present in a bacteria. The bacterial colony influenced when it kept in autoradiography. Okay, so this is all about the colony hybridization techniques.